the blooming garden. In a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there was a magical garden unlike any other. This garden was home to the most beautiful and exotic flowers, each one more stunning than the last. The garden was tended to by a kind and gentle old woman named Clara, who had a special gift for making flowers bloom like no one else could. One day, a terrible curse fell upon the village, causing all the flowers in the garden to wither and die. The villagers were heartbroken, as the garden brought them joy and beauty each day. They pleaded with Clara to save the garden, but even her magic touch could not break the curse. As Clara sat in the garden, tears streaming down her cheeks, she heard a tiny voice calling out to her. She looked around and spotted a small fairy perched on a wilted rose bush. The fairy introduced herself as Elara, the guardian of the garden, and explained that the curse had been cast by an evil sorceress who was jealous of the garden's beauty. Together, Clara and Elara set out to find a way to lift the curse and restore the garden to its former glory. They traveled far and wide, through dark forests and across raging rivers, facing many challenges along the way. But Clara's kindness and Elara's magic helped them overcome each obstacle that stood in their path. Finally, they reached the lair of the evil sorceress, a dark and twisted castle atop a jagged mountain. The sorceress cackled as she saw them approach, confident in her powers to keep the curse intact. But Clara and Elara stood tall, their hearts filled with courage and determination. Clara took out a small vial of sparkling liquid that she had gathered on their journey. With a steady hand, she poured the liquid onto the ground, and to everyone's amazement, a tiny sprout emerged from the soil. Elara whispered a few ancient words, and the sprout began to grow at an incredible speed, reaching up towards the sky. As the plant grew, its vines wrapped themselves around the castle, breaking through the walls and windows with ease. The sorceress screamed in terror as the plant's bright and colorful flowers bloomed all around her, their petals shimmering in the sunlight. The curse was finally broken, and the garden was saved. The villagers rejoiced as they returned to the garden, marveling at the beauty that surrounded them once again. Clara and Elara were hailed as heroes, their names spoken with gratitude and admiration by all who knew them. From that day on, the garden flourished more than ever before, attracting visitors from far and wide, who marveled at its beauty and whispered tales of the brave old woman and the wise fairy who had saved it. And so, Clara and Elara's friendship grew stronger with each passing day, their bond a testament to the power of kindness, courage, and love. The garden bloomed brighter than ever before, a symbol of hope and renewal for all who gazed upon its splendor.